Hi, my pouring friends. I'm going to do two swipes using some of the other new global colours. I'll go through them in a minute. And I'm going to do two swipes all laid out in the same way, but one with the swipe going up in the same direction as the lines or the way the paint's laid out, and the other swipe with the paints laid out exactly the same but coming across, so just so that we can see the colour differences. The only colour, I'll just go through the colours. I'm using a silver that I've made up using an airbrush paint that I really love. I love the jacquard airbrush colours, especially the metallics. They really shimmer through gorgeously. So that's the only paint I'm using that's not a global paint. And then you'll know that global has, you know, from time to time, oh hello kettle, time to time limited editions. I'm not sure if this is one of them, but anyway, we're going to be using Pinky. These are the little five for $25 ones. Dawn, which is a nice light dust baby pink, really. Sunset Pink. Marina. And Mintish. And I've pre-made all my colours and popped them into these kind of bottles, where you can get 5 of these for $5 on AliExpress or one of those cheap thingies. I really like them because I like being able to control using the nozzle. I hate this, and I'll chop that off later and replace it with these awesome eraser lids that Rob from our group got us onto. I actually might do that in a minute and just show you how it's done, just for the concept before I pour. Actually, I'll go and get them now. Wait right there. Oh, hi again, I'm back. I went and got them. I've got some open, but cool Medul. This is what the kind of packet they come in. I think I got them from Officeworks. So, you know, cool. You just snip this off. Oops, it flew on the ground, of course. And then you just shove that on. Ta-da! Easy peasy. And in your efficiency, if you're super efficient, you can even paint the color of what it is on this and know what it's like. But pretty cool, all right? So let's get on with our pour. I think I might do it in silent and maybe fast motion, just cause I'm tired. Look, I got bit by a dog just before, so do you want to see? No, that's gross. Some people might not want to see it. I'm all right, but I just do feel a bit, ooh. off the tripod. I was going to say off the pedestal. And here's both of the swipes. As you saw, or I hope you understood, that paints were laid out exactly the same, but the swipe was in a different direction. Look at that jacquard silver. I also added just about half a teaspoon of silver pigment, a high metallic silver pigment powder that I use in my resin work to really help it pop, and that's just going to be ridiculously gorgeous tomorrow or whenever it gets around to drying. So how gorgeous and fun was that? And I don't think I'm finished. I think I'd like us to do a flip cup while we've got all of these colours out and just see how that goes. Yeah, let's set that up and do that so that we can just really look at how these gorgeous pastels work together. I mean, I do like this one and how it's separated and how that silver is sort of working itself all together, but I do really love this one with the cells within cells, you know, and that's for me what I love about pouring the different colours and the different textures. Not too many caterpillar cells, which is sad for me because I'm a massive fan of caterpillar cells. I just love how they support each other up and look just gorgeous. All right, oh, hear the fence banging. Let's set up for a flip cup and woohoo! Go you awesome global paints. Look, it's dark. I've got the massive workshed lights out tonight. How's the look, there's my doll's house for my granddaughter. My outside area. Artie van's full of resin stuff now. My big cup of tea. Alright, let's set up for a flip cup. Oh, hi. I was just seeing if we're running. Oh, you're not completely in shot. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to, probably start with just a little bit of the only colour that we didn't use in the last one, and that's just a little bit of white with no silicone, just because with a flip cup it does help with the cell forming. And I'm going to use these little mini cups. They only hold 50 mils of paint. This is a 10 by 10 board. I'm loving 10 by 10 boards at the moment. I'm doing a whole lot of them. You know, just because it's something I want to do. Alright, you hear tea getting served in the back. I might just pause you and close the back door so that you don't hear that clutter. Alright, first colour that I'm going to pop in is going to be the mintish. And how about I do one layering and one from up high, and we'll have a look at the differences in the flip and drags. Next colour I'm going to do is the silver, so gentle and close down to the cup. I might see if you can see that a bit better. Can you see that okay there? Yep. And then in this one, up high and letting it push into the cup. Okay. Might go for a bit of vibrancy now. So we'll go for a little layer of the pinky. Was it called the pinky? This nice bright pink. And then up high and pushing it out faster there. We might do the lighter pink, Dawn, letting that cover there. Oops, forgot that that's a this. And I do want a bit more silver because boy jingos, it's so gorgeous and delicious. Letting that layer there. And then pushing that in there. We'll have another little layer of white. Gently does it. This one will be harder for me to push it from a height here, but we'll go for it. Woohoo! It wasn't that hard at all. And back to the mintish. Oh, have we done the marine? Oh yeah, we did. Push that one in. think I might want to do some of the light pink. I'm not repeating my layers, as you can tell, exactly, just going with what I feel. And we'll do a bit of marine now. That won't go squirt in. There's going to be quite a lot of paint for this little 10 by 10. And okay, I'm just thinking about how I'm going to flip. I'm not the most confident flipper in the world. I don't usually mind so much when I've got a bigger canvas to mess around with, but I don't have a bigger canvas right now. So what if I do this and just get it over? Oh, there we go. And while these paints are doing their little going up and down and this and that, I'll go and get that mica powder, that silver mica powder, and show you what I added into my silver that's given it that really lovely shimmer. Back in a moment. I added some of this, about half a teaspoon. I'm gonna have to be careful because it just blows away. It's really, really super gorgeous. I mean, that's not even giving you an idea of how shimmery it is, but as you saw, half a teaspoon of that into my silver, and absolutely stunning. I just had to save a moth. I don't think the moth got saved though. All right, I might just quickly go and get my bug protectors. Just get these from the $2 shop, you know, food thingers. Oh, it's not going to fit. Alright, well hopefully I won't get another one. I might get a move on because it's certainly, they're all being attracted because of the very, very bright light. And I'll put a... Anyway, that's alright. Ready? So, oh, I can't remember which one's which now, can you? Because I mix them around. Alright, well this one I'm going to flip and drag that way, and this one I'm going to flip and drag this way. I'm going to pull them a little bit closer together because there's quite a bit of paint. And let's go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Forming ever so nice. Lovely cup. Lovely, lovely cup. And here we go, this side. Alright, I'm saying that's the layered one just because the colours are much more defined. Okay. So letting that all have a chance to just do its own thing. Wondering if that's an air bubble or a goop. Well, I guess we'll find out as time passes. I'm just looking for a stick. Oh, look, it was an air bubble. Super nice stuff. Looking nice. Okay, so I'm going to do the slowest tilt in the world. I actually am not going to tilt yet. It's still forming too much. Do you ever do this just to help the air bubbles pop out while you're waiting for your cells to form? It's a good tip. Do you reckon I might get used to closing that gate for us all so it's not so noisy? I'll go and do it now. Alright. Okay. Let's watch how that goes down the side here. All the while trying to keep an eye on the shape of the cells. Ooh, that wrecked it a bit. Can you see? Sorry. I am going to really push this. Probably could have used the 3 of those little mini cups, but I really don't mind. The patterns are looking good. Just wanted to try and save some of that paint to help the sides look nicely covered. Catching some there. Turning around. I'm going to push that on there and just let that do whatever it might want to do. I think that might be it, guys. I don't think I'm going to pull this out too much more. And how often do I say that and keep going? There is a little bit more generosity there. I just might let this come down a little bit more, and I don't mind all of this stretching. There's some really nice stuff being revealed. I'm just going to let it come now. I'm really quite happy with the colours, and yeah, I am happy with the way that it's taken shape and a lot of the patterns in it. It looks very much like the things that I like, which is like a galaxy, and that is always stretched in my mind. Stretched out piece of space work. I'm making sure I've got the sides done really well because I'm using a deep-sided canvas, and you know, to me, part of the art is on the side. It's one of the features. If I didn't want it to be covered, I would cover the side of the canvas with tape before we started, so it wouldn't be a nightmare to get off. All right. Just running my fingers around to get rid of some of that excess paint. Then I'll give my fingers a wipe and we'll give this a torch. What do you reckon? I love it. The colours are gorgeous. I'm going to give that a nice drop there. So there we have it. 3 very different canvases, all utilising the same colour scheme. Oh, my hands are quite disgusting. I think I'll torch it and then take my gloves off and then take you down for a final look, and we'll call it quits for the day. Am I going to post this tonight, or am I going to be having some discipline? I'm trying to have some discipline to like show you things when they're dry, but I don't know. I don't tend to have that type of discipline. All right, guys, I'm going to work some of these cells because, as you know, if you watch me, I love caterpillar cells. I'm going to do it in the white area so that it can get some vibrancy. So I'm going to do this little area here. Work. Not much came up. Oh, actually a lot more came up than what you realise. There's some really good silver work there. But because that didn't come up as much as I wanted, I'm going to balance that over here. That was nice and fast. Give that a swirl. Oh, that was a nice indication of how a dirty pour would be. I'm going to go in here now. Oh, nice. And a line there. I really want to do that dark pink to get some of that green underneath come out. Ooh. And it worked. worked. And a little bit more there. But I'm going to have to stop, otherwise it's just going to be... Oh, once again I need some help to stop. Oh, I made the paint crack. Alright, just going to quickly do my sides because they've got beautiful features. Maybe that's what I should do when I want to overwork it. I can overwork the sides, hey? And that way I get whatever that is out of my system. And it is looking really, really nice. Alright. Oh, what about just there? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, someone take it away from me. Alright, that's it. Let's get you down so you can have a final look. Closer look at those two swipes. And here we are now at our flip cup. Nice. Oh, look at that silver there. How gorgeous is that? You know, and as that dries tomorrow, or you know, over the next few days, that silver will really take a prominent feature. Look there where I've over torched. I've formed a skin and made cracking and nearly put my paint on fire. I don't mind that. I like texture in my work. When I, a couple of years ago, oh, I would have hated it. But yeah, very, very nice. Thank you, Global. Thank you. Happy pouring, everyone. Look at all three in the one shot. Not really. Wasn't that a nice evening of pouring? Let me know how you're going in the comments and all that good stuff that we do to help each other on social media. Ciao!